I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. Everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money.
It just didn't happen. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
Stephen A. Smith recently pointed to an unexpected report that paints a worrying picture for Floyd Mayweather's finances. According to the claim, Mayweather has been connected to an alleged fraud operation involving around $42 million. And the situation could be serious enough to put him at risk of bankruptcy. What makes this especially shocking is that Mayweather reportedly brought in more than $700 million from just 2 fights, yet there are now signs his wealth may not be as untouchable as many people believed. His status as one of boxing's greatest champions remains intact, but outside the ring, it appears financial pressure could finally be catching up to him.
Are you holding other fighters accountable, like Floyd, for example? I mean, Floyd doesn't even know his opponent's name, so are you holding him accountable too? That Floyd should still be fighting people that, you know, he at least people that know that his opponent's name and stuff. Are you saying the same thing?
Hold on. A couple things. Number one, last time I checked, Floyd retired. These are exhibitions that he had, but I don't even count these. Floyd will tell you that himself. When Floyd, I didn't count Conor McGregor as a boxing match. That was a damn exhibition. I ain't paying no attention to that with Floyd. No way on earth. Not at all. That's number one. Number two, here's where you have to give Floyd his respect. He's a pioneer from the standpoint of his willingness to buy himself out of the contract with Top Rank, free himself up, and not be a prisoner to the promoter. So albeit in a different kind of fashion that Jake is doing it to some degree, Floyd's a pioneer in that regard. And the kind of thing that Jake is taking to another level, Floyd initiated. Julia, that is the truth.
I understand he initiated, but do you think it tarnishes his name to now be taking these bullshit I can't even say it. No, you don't think it does at all?
No. Here's the reason why. He's retired, number one. Number two, he had already proved himself as a world champion, made a whole boatload of money, got $700 million in 2 fights, for crying out loud. He did all of that stuff. Then he retired, and he's announced that essentially these are exhibitions. He's just having fun with it because he's getting old. He's 45 years old now, and he did what he came to do. That's entirely different than a 25-year-old on the come up, knocking people out, okay? I mean, that's an entirely different ballgame, dude. It's not the same.
Stephen A. Smith has personally seen how over-the-top Floyd Mayweather's everyday lifestyle is, from the enormous house to the luxury vehicles, and even the jet he travels on. And because he's had that kind of first-hand exposure, Smith isn't simply repeating what is read in the news. He understands the scale of Mayweather's success and what it took to build it through years of focus, sacrifice, and non-stop effort. Seeing that kind of wealth up close has given Smith a unique perspective on the empire Mayweather put together and the way he's managed his finances over the course of his career.
What's your definition of toy?
Well, private jet, Enzo, Bugatti. Let's walk over here. I'll show you a couple of toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. This is a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys.
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black, LA, white, Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Let me see what's the number. We go 3 points.
And you don't drive them.
It's close to 15 million. You're right. It's close to 15 million.
New reports are raising major questions about Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s public claims involving a large real estate deal in Manhattan. The skepticism began after Mayweather said he had invested $42 million into a group of apartments, not long after he announced what he described as the biggest business decision of his life, allegedly buying 62 rental properties in Upper Manhattan. But Business Insider says it found no proof that any such purchase ever took place. Mayweather later seemed to shift the narrative when he posted an Instagram video claiming he had purchased 6 apartment buildings instead. In that video, he emphasized that he owned the buildings outright and said there were no business partners involved. However, Business Insider challenged that claim too, reporting that the official ownership records for those buildings have not changed and still do not list Mayweather as the owner. With the story not lining up from one detail to the next, a lot of people are now questioning why Mayweather would make such bold statements publicly if the deals weren't legitimate.
Ever. All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties. And it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
Well, now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself, what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it seems like is that he owns shares.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is widely seen as the highest paid boxer of all time, a position he earned not just through what he did in the ring, but through the way he promoted himself and turned his name into a brand that he officially retired from professional boxing in 2017, closing the book on a career defined by world-class performances and enormous paydays. But stepping away from the sport didn't lead to a quieter lifestyle. If anything, his spending stayed just as loud. After retirement, Mayweather kept making headline-worthy purchases, including high-priced homes in Los Angeles and other luxury buys that matched the wealth he'd accumulated. Even so, despite bringing in that kind of money, there have been reports suggesting he faced serious financial strain. One of the most talked about issues was a major IRS debt, said to be roughly $22.2 million, and that's been described as a major factor behind why he returned to public view through exhibition fights.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
Mayweather's decision to come back wasn't just about missing boxing. It was heavily tied to financial reasons. With bills stacking up and his expensive lifestyle still in full swing, he agreed to an exhibition bout with YouTuber Logan Paul. But once the event was over, Logan made an unexpected claim of his own. He alleged that Mayweather never gave him the $3 million he says they had agreed on as part of the deal. Logan later took the complaint public, posting online and implying that Floyd failed to follow through on the payment terms they had arranged.
Did you fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose?
Nah,
What happened?
he paid me. I wish you'd paid me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have it in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's about $1,100. So is that your only loss was Floyd?
No, I didn't lose. It was an exhibition, so there's no loser.
There's no loser in exhibition?
No.
So you both are winners? It's like a tie. That's not a good feeling. It's like tongue kissing your sister or something. Not a great feeling.
The growing talk around Mayweather's financial situation didn't stay limited to fans and media. It also started drawing reactions from inside the boxing world. And one of the most outspoken responses came from Oscar de la Hoya. As a longtime rival who's never held back when it comes to Mayweather, De La Hoya took the opportunity to fire off a public shot. His comments sounded lighthearted at first, but the point behind it was obvious. He mocked Mayweather for still doing exhibition bouts and suggested that maybe it was time for him to stop taking those fights.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
As the story continued to spread, Logan Paul poured even more fuel on the fire with a remark that instantly grabbed attention, that he joked about the long-running belief that Mayweather is financially unstoppable, implying that Floyd might actually be out of money. Paul also poked at how much of Mayweather's flasher lifestyle is reality versus image, laughing at the idea that anyone truly knows what his finances look like when the cameras aren't around.
Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the Walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just want my money.
When Floyd Mayweather was confronted about Logan Paul's claim that he never got paid, the subject was brought up during Mayweather's appearance on the Pivot podcast. Rather than giving a direct response, Mayweather seemed eager to brush the question aside. He told the hosts he had nothing against YouTube and maintained that the payment wasn't missing. It was simply delayed. In his version of events, the money just hadn't gone through yet, and he explained that large payouts can take time to process. Even so, the way he handled it didn't sound fully convincing to everyone. His answer felt more like an attempt to downplay the situation as a minor holdup, instead of treating it like a real disagreement over money.
Logan Paul, he said you owe him some bread. How you feel about someone making those type of accusations?
That comes with the territory.
Right.
And you got to realize, when you used to getting, to them, that's real money. And I like YouTube because I don't mind getting a YouTube check.
Shit,
okay.
we getting a YouTube check.
Right.
This is going to be a big YouTube check.
Yeah, so, the money is not coming fast enough. That's why when they say money on the back end, as far as pay-per-view, it take a while, And he shouldn't trip. If he feel like he done great numbers and we done record-breaking numbers, then I understand. Nothing comes right away. Just like I'm still collecting checks from fights 7 to 8 years ago. I'm still collecting checks. Why? Because I made smart moves and I'm my own boss. So they hate when the tables turn.
Right.
Look how many years they've been owing us money. But we don't never trip. So now when the tables turn, they say, oh, you owe us something. Be happy with the biggest payday you ever got in your life.
In a discussion with sports commentator Stephen A. Smith, Floyd Mayweather was hit with a blunt question. What matters more to him, his legacy or the money he's earned? Mayweather, who has long tied his public identity to wealth, said he made over $800 million during his career. But even with that number, he made it clear that growing and safeguarding his fortune was always the main focus. Former fighter Chael Sonnen also weighed in on Mayweather's financial picture. Sonnen, who's known for being outspoken, suggested that Floyd continuing to take fights after retiring could be a hint that he spent much more than people assume. He also pointed out that Mayweather once earned roughly $60 million in a single night, an amount that should have been enough to secure anyone for the long run.
First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete over Cristiano Ronaldo.
You think it's
I know it is.
So if you had to guess, what do you think's the most Floyd ever made in a fight?
Oh, I think that Floyd's, he's probably made about 60 million before in one night. But no, 100 million, 130 million, they just didn't have. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
You think he blew through all of his money?
I'm claiming for you, he in his whole career has made about 100 million. People think he made 130 in a night. I'm sharing with you, he didn't. No boxer's ever made 130 million in one night.
Joe Rogan, the famous UFC analyst and podcast host, has also commented on Floyd Mayweather's tendency to flaunt his wealth. Rogan noted that Mayweather is one of the few athletes who openly parades his lifestyle for everyone to see. From sprawling mansions to fleets of luxury cars and a collection of pricey watches, Mayweather has consistently appeared to enjoy showcasing his fortune and the attention that comes with it.
The only person who's been able to do like that is Floyd Mayweather. He's the only guy who's been able to just be balling out of control, flashing money, $1 million watches, a fleet of super expensive cars, and still everybody up.
He does.
He's the only guy. The thing about Floyd is he never lost his discipline.
I don't think he was doing drugs or drinking. You know, he kept his...
Floyd would famously run home from the nightclub. So he would go out in Vegas. He'd be partying. It looked like he's partying. He's drinking water. And then he would have his driver drive, and with his pants on, jeans on, he would jog home. And the dude was always training, never got out of shape.
Dude, the jog home in jeans isn't the torture. The torture is sitting around a bunch of drunk people drinking water in a club. I jog home all night.
As rumors about Mayweather's money troubles persisted, fellow boxer Gervonta Davis added another claim to the mix. Davis stated that Mayweather had been stuck in Dubai because of unpaid debts connected to the costly jewelry and luxury items he purchased. According to Davis, Floyd wasn't able to leave the country until those obligations were settled, a claim that fueled speculation that his financial standing could be much shakier than it appears in public.
Let's talk about this picture of Mayweather in Dubai that's going viral. Here's the backstory. According to Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather is being held hostage in Dubai over unpaid debts. Boxing agent Rick Glazer confirmed Davis's comments by saying Floyd is desperately trying to work things out with Dubai's court system. And that's why my comment, blink twice if you're stuck there, on this post is getting a lot of attention. Mayweather still hasn't addressed the situation, so stay tuned.
When Gervonta Davis's claims about Mayweather being stuck in Dubai came under scrutiny, Leonard Ellaby, CEO of Mayweather Promotions, refused to comment. Rather than clarifying the matter, Ellaby opted to avoid the question altogether, offering no confirmation or denial regarding the allegations.
In my opinion, Tank is the best fighter in the entire world. He's another terrific opportunity on June the 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog.
Just out of curiosity, bro, he said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, again, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he's coming to get each and every one of you guys.
Adding a new twist, Mayweather said he had spent 2 months traveling on a world tour. But Gervonta Davis challenged that version of events, insisting that Mayweather was actually stuck in Dubai due to his money troubles.
Tank Davis then blasted Floyd Mayweather and told the world that Floyd over there hanging like a piece of rotisserie by them oil men with that long money, got him held hostage till he get that money back. And y'all know Floyd be lying too. Floyd trying, I've been out of town, I've been traveling the world for 2 months, but you look at Floyd, he ain't got no haircut or nothing, and he sent him there. And then Bill Caney said, oh, what account you on? Why we ain't on the Floyd Mayweather account? He said, oh, this a guy account that I'm cool with, or that I know this his account. Why you can't get on your own account, Floyd? Not hating on Floyd. Floyd didn't touch a lot of money, more than I probably ever see in my life, y'all. But at the end of the day, y'all got to look at it like this. Ain't no 40-some-year-old guy who done made $500 million finna be out there doing exhibition fights. All right, then y'all don't know about it. He sold a Bugatti, and Bugatti don't want to deal with him before because he sold a Bugatti that he had and got more off of it. Floyd going through it, but y'all don't want to believe it. And I wish nothing bad on him, but the truth is the truth. Floyd got to pay them folks their money. Them oil folks over there do not play the right.
As rumors about Mayweather's finances intensified, some defenders pointed out that he had reportedly donated significant amounts to help the homeless in Los Angeles. However, while still in Dubai, Mayweather posted on Instagram in a way that appeared to contradict those claims. His activity on social media sparked doubts about whether the donations had truly been made, causing many to question the reports of his charitable giving.
Now, this comes amid, rumors of Floyd Mayweather being stuck in Dubai because he owes people money. And, these are coming from trustworthy sources, Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather, people who know about Floyd Mayweather's inner life. But back to TMZ. So they reported Floyd Mayweather was courtside for last night's pivotal Clippers versus Mavericks game. But before money got to the arena, he was handing it out, blessing 3 homeless men with $30K. Now, there are no pictures, there is no video of this happening, but there is an official TMZ article, and TMZ usually gets it right. TMZ also said, we're told Mayweather began talking to the guys and decided he wanted to help, so he busted out his backpack and blessed each guy with 10 racks. I don't want to show my face, but Floyd just gave us $30,000, Reynolds, one of the men, said after receiving the gift.
Gervonta Davis wasn't the only one suggesting that Mayweather had been trapped in Dubai. Several sources reportedly backed up the claim, saying Floyd was stuck in the city due to outstanding debts. These reports indicated that Mayweather had purchased expensive jewelry and other luxury items, but hadn't settled the bills, which supposedly prevented him from leaving Dubai.
Turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
After the Dubai incident, reports suggest that Mayweather was later denied re-entry to the city, creating a new complication in his relationship with the area. This restriction was reportedly a direct result of the unpaid debts linked to his lavish spending and luxury purchases. The situation effectively severed Mayweather's ties with Dubai and served as a stark example of the risks that can come from indulging in extreme luxury without careful financial oversight.
Regarding custom, and I'm giving you my very good Instagram and dinner. Please say hi to you and most welcome in Dubai. And if there's anything from Dubai police, we are happy to share. Thank you so much. Okay.
That's a wrap for today's video. Be sure to catch the next one. You won't want to miss it.